Now on June 10th, Bernard Hopkins will take his shot by moving up 2 weight classes, challenging for the light heavyweight title again.
Those are the sort of things you write in Hollywood script.
Hopkins would love to have that on his mantle, that he did
the kind of advantages over him physically that Antonio Tarver had.
Wait. Pure and simple.
Push on you. Push.
Regardless of how you want to look at it. One guy coming up, one guy trying to come down. What's harder?
I gathered up my troops, he's gathered up his, and it's going to be war.
Significantly in weight so that they add.
He's trying to do something that's spectacular enough to whether boxing fans do or not.
You have a guy in Hopkins who, 41 years old, after you've probably...
Fresh off of his victory over Roy Jones, Tarver looked for new challenges outside the ring.
The meat and the gravy of this movie.
It's never been done. It's a certain kind of grace and realism that has not been seen in the other ones.
He wanted me to hit him. And he didn't want to do those old...
For Antonio to play the role of Mason Dixon, he had to gain a significant amount.
He's got to come down from whatever weight he's going to actually admit that he was. Be weak. You're not going to be a 175-pound guy. You're going to weigh 175, but you're going to be weaker than that.
Which will be the other fight. If Bernard Hopkins is able to capture the light heavyweight title on the heels of what he's already accomplished in his career.
But most of my work, most of my real intense hard...
Yeah, I'm trying to go to goal. I'm trying to... I got foul.
He did it with Michael Spinks. Went from light heavyweight, put on that muscle, went up to heavyweight, became the heavyweight champion of the world, beating Larry Holmes and doing it twice. Then he did it with Roy Jones Jr., which was a remarkable feat, the way he transformed Roy's body into, from a light heavyweight that was never a big light heavyweight into a very imposing, powerful heavyweight.
I've always had Spinks jumping on his boxes, doing certain things on the bleachers, doing sprints with 30-second to 60-second recovery and bust a sprint.
I'm in Mackey's world. Ready? And here.
He doesn't mind telling you he's the best, and he doesn't mind telling you that his fighter is going to be better prepared than he's ever been in any fight that he's ever fought.
Closed.
He's willing to stick his nose in there, or does he just want to fight like a... I don't understand how... I'll go on record saying that when he steps in there with me, he'll be in there with the best fight he's ever faced.
What an awesome show! What a great... Are both by boxing boardwalk hall.
4 defeats and 1 draw. He enters the knockouts.
Rough him up. And right away, Antonio Tarver.
Jail. And that's what he said he wants to do, is to get Bernard to move him back, and he's doing that.
And there's Tarver's big left hand. And for Hopkins, the straight right hand counter, heavyweight some time ago.
I think it's only not normal for him to be this way, so that's why I don't see it.
Looks terrific. It looks as though Tarver's height. He's not too bad at getting your head under his...
Yeah, landing up trying to shoot that straight left hand of his.
You heard Buddy McGirt tell Tarver he's going to go for the home run every time with the searching for opportunity. There's a hard left hand by Tarver as Hopkins walked in.
That's the punch that he's been trying to set him up. One punch at a time.
Right hand by Hopkins again. Another right hand by Hopkins. That one landed and bothered Tarver. And a third right hand lands for Hopkins.
Bernard is actually throwing this.
Tarver almost got a chance at a left cross, and Hopkins ducked away. Hopkins partially ducked.
Jones got caught left.
If you box count, averaged only 19 punches thrown per round for the first.
Even though he doesn't land the punch, he seemingly have gotten
probably prompted Antonio to say that he's not getting it up.
See that the legs, once they get inside, it's amazing.
Either Buddy McGirt clearly did not like
Bernard Hopkins. Jim, I gotta tell you, throwing power punches. What I can't understand is why he's just sticking it out, doing
each other's left hand. Now you see it. I think based on the good speech that he got, and his left hand is becoming more of a factor now.
Well, Tarver better get going so far. Big left hand, Hopkins. Tarver looking and looking again.
It's like not looking it. No, and he doesn't look that strong.
The question in my mind coming in was would Hopkins take enough risk?
Yeah, well, Hopkins can make anybody look bad, and Tarver is a conventional.
And then a clinch, and you see once again Bernard with his head down, more effective and better coordinated. But I think it's left eye for him to continuous basis. And Antonio is just fighting a one-dimensional fight. To just trying to land one good punch with a straight left.
His glove touched the canvas. No. It is a knockdown. Antonio Tarver.
This is what
crowd goes wild.
Tarver looks physically very weak.
Big right hand by Hopkins to the chest of Tarver. Now he stops the rally.
Right here you see Tarver coming in, but it seems like everything he's doing is so uncoordinated and weak tonight, and the energy level and the strength seems to be coming from Bernard. And as you see, Bernard fights with his head down, as I told you all the time.
Balboa, and that
situation too much.
And I totally agree. And there's a thudding right hand from Hopkins that hurt Tarver's left shoulder right in front of him.
He was so weak and tentative. He's flinching at punches that he thinks is going to come. Mentally, this man is not strong enough to hold up in this fight, I don't think.
He must be.
In the last half of the 11th round,
as we go to Harold Letterman, how do you have it through 6?
Okay, Jim. 60-53, 6 rounds to nothing. Bernard Hopkins. Be as it may, Bernard getting off.
But he did not protest.
He didn't protest, but I didn't see it. I didn't see him touch it before.
And I'm told that it's all out of frame. We don't have it on a camera shot. Not even the overhead shot will show us for sure whether Antonio's going to need something very magical to turn this around. Maybe a left hand would do it. Maybe Hopkins' left hand is just as good. Magnificent to behold.
Yeah, because, you know, Tarver is not what we call a big light heavyweight.
Hopkins misses and gets close. He pins Antonio on a bear hug.
Yeah, for the most part, I would say no. I didn't see the kind of he's fighting a very determined fight. But to be honest with you, even physically, he just does good right hand lead, right inside. And then he pushes you and butts you with his head either way. See there? Perfect example. He wouldn't fight until the end.
Tonight against Tarver.
To mount in between effective punches for the most part still.
Makes every opponent fight his fight.
Career began, he says that's where he learned the lessons that ultimately allowed him to become a very disciplined man.
On that occasion,
crowd is up and watching fist fights that are taking place.
Here you see Bernard shooting a straight right hand, taking advantage of the bad hand position of Tarver, which way he keeps his left hand too far to the side, and Bernard
to Hopkins for not letting him do it. His career,
Segundo Mercado knocked him
to sustain it.
Just wearing Tarver down through the course of... Sugar Ray Robinson led Joey Maxim through first.
He doesn't look strong mentally or physically.
And he took 2 big shots at a knockout, and Bernard grinned to entertain the crowd. Now both of Tarver's eyes are swelling. Excuse me, Larry.
He landed in it.
Sat down and really drive the punch straight through. He really hurt him, too.
Tarver is not as spent as Trinidad was that night. As much sincerity.
Indeed.
But it wouldn't surprise always very well. So I think those two things, I think they won't be factors with him, and he may retire.
Benji Esteves may have to stop the fight because of the swelling in Tarver's eyes. Footwork better from round to round. Now he switches southpaw. He's not about trying to win even a round. They were trying to finish.
Bernard with one punch. At this point, if he ever did.
They almost labeled by the wristed.
However ugly he sometimes looks in the ring.
That's what I'm saying. The Tarver's going to be remembered by this so much.
Oh, I agree.
Maybe worse than that, and they're going to attack him a lot more. And I don't think he can hold up with a good, strong light heavyweight anymore. I think he's just physically outgrown it at this stage.
Again before December, and after this beating, that's questionable.
And new light heavyweight champion from Philadelphia.
6 and